everyone. So glad that you can all join us today. We're so excited about what's happening with Unlimited Profit, Success in Minutes, and we have a special guest with us today, Robert Hollis Jr., our master distributor here, who is just doing a great job when it comes to helping me and my team, and I want everybody to be able to feel the excitement that I feel, that Robert feels. We're so excited because we're just constantly seeing people and welcoming people into the system, and we're going to see so many lives change this year that you guys don't even know. I mean, I'm already starting to see it, and I'm so glad that you guys are here with us for this journey, and I wanted to make and have an opportunity for you guys to kind of get a little bit of what we're seeing, have Junior share with us, but understand how this system, Success in Minutes, is going to help you in your business, help you in your future, and give you the excitement that we have. And we wanted to open it up to a few of you here to be able to ask a few questions. So right now, I just want to turn it right over to Robert. Thank you so much for making time to be here with us. I love you to death, and I'm just going to pass the baton to you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Melody. And I first just want to tell everybody how much I love Melody and how much an amazing leader she is. I've seen her grow so much in this profession, and not only grow in this profession, but really come to a standpoint where now she's a leader, and she's becoming her own leader in network marketing, and really, really leading by example. Was one of the first people to really buy into the vision of what we were doing here with Success in Minutes, and is definitely one of our top income earners. And it's awesome to say that because we've really launched the network marketing side of it, a little over a month ago. And it's going to be so cool to have a testimonial from somebody like Melody that's making a full-time income within her first couple months with this company, and that's not by accident. It's really because she is putting in the effort, she is following the system, and it's just amazing to watch her grow. So before I get started, I just want to say thank you, Melody, and how much I love you, and just an honor and privilege to call you a family member and also a business partner. So thank you so much, Melody. So, with that said, just to kind of, because my understanding is everybody on here has already watched an overview, has probably gone through the back office and seen a couple of the videos, and, maybe just kind of, figuring out how this can work for you and how really the system works. And, I love this company so much because really the foundation of it is giving and helping people. When I first started working with my father in network marketing 10 years ago, he said that one day he wanted to start a training company, and he wanted to start our own company that we can go out and help millions of people. And for those of you that really don't know, the mission statement really behind Unlimited Profits is that we want to train, inspire, and mentor 1 million people for free. And I think that's such a bold statement to say because, hold on, I'm going to mute him real quick. I think that's just such a bold statement to say because, we really are truly about giving and, about being a product of the product. What I think is so amazing, and I'd really want to instill this into everybody that's watching this, is that, you have to believe in the training and what we're doing here. I don't care if you're struggling in network marketing. I've come to the realization now, the more people that we're reaching out to, is that there's millions and millions and millions of people that are in the network marketing profession that are struggling right now. They never were taught properly on how to build a business. They were never taught properly on how to build a list and how to pique interest and edify. And that's a whole group of people that we can help with the training. And another group of people that are just struggling and starting their own business. It doesn't matter if it's internet marketing or if it's a traditional business. And still what I think is our hugest untapped market, which we really haven't gone after yet, is I want you guys to think of the millions and I should say billions of people out there that are stuck in a rut, that don't know that there's a better way, that don't know that there's something else out there that can help them. I've now gotten testimonials from this training that it's helped people with their marriage, it's helped people with their communication skills, it's helped people with their depression, so many different things. I had a funny testimonial, believe it or not, a couple days ago, and he goes, well, I got a testimonial, but I don't think this is, fit, but I love it because we really teach people how to start their own business and eventually quit their job. But he says since he's been going through the training and building his relationship skills and building his confidence, that, after the new year, his boss pulled him into the office and said, wow, we've realized over the last couple months that you're a different person. You're more energetic, you're positive, you're better with your communication skills, and I think it's time for your review. We got a position open, and I think you'd be great for it. So, to think that even this training has helped somebody progress in their 9-to-5 job, which, eventually I pray, most people want to get out of that. But hey, while you're stuck there, why not excel as much as you can in any area of your life? So, that's really the fundamental of what we're doing. The second step beyond that is, I always love referencing this book. It's by Gary Vaynerchuk, and he wrote a book called Jab, 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 Right Hook. And basically the premise of this book is that he's saying that, if you look at 99% of network marketers, internet marketers out there today, what are they doing? They're pitching and they're selling. They're pitching and they're selling. Here's my link, buy my stuff. Show up to a meeting so you can buy my products. And that's the way the bulk of network marketers are trained, where in reality what you need to do is you have to give. And you have to give, and you have to help, and you have to build relationship and value in those relationships, because at the end of the day, when you ask somebody to buy something, everybody's going to buy what you have to offer, because, guess what? Melody, George was a great person that tried to help me, that cared about me, so of course I'll support them in their small business. And I don't think really too many companies have that to offer, which is just so amazing. I spoke with a lady the other day. She just decided to go pro. And, she reached out to me and said that she was, hold on, I'm going to mute them real quick, struggling in her network marketing business. And I asked her, what are you struggling with? And she said, just the peak of interest. I don't know what to say to people. I'm afraid and I'm not confident in what to say to them. And I said, well, listen, why don't you check out this free training from my father? It's called $1 Million Question. Or you guys, from my mentor. And she watched the video, the $1 Million Question. If you guys haven't gone there yet, you'll get there. And she got back to me and goes, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. That helped me so much. And I said, if you thought that was amazing, he's got over 150 hours of this stuff for free. And her immediate response was, what's the catch? And I said, no catch. She goes, come on, I wasn't born yesterday, so you're just going to give me free training from a multimillionaire? What do you want in return? And I said, nothing. So if I sign up in this link right now and give you my email and phone number, you're telling me you're not going to start blasting me emails and spam asking me to buy your upgraded package? And I said, no. And her response was, we'll see. Because how many people are used to that on the internet, or just any person, It's like, buy, buy, buy. Well, she went through, I think, like 7 days of the 90-day training within 2 days and called me back and said, wow, you actually were generally trying to help me. She said, so if I keep going, all this is for free? And I go, yeah. And she goes, well, how do you make money? And I said, well, if you upgrade as a pro member, we'll actually pay you to help other people and share this training as well. And she goes, I'm in. I'm upgrading right now. So I hope you guys can understand that concept, because, I'll leave you with one more story on that end. Is that, I had a gentleman that, I don't know who that is. Can you guys make sure that you're muted? I think I found who it was. Sorry, I don't know if that's on my end. A gentleman that he got really, really excited, and I think that he just started talking to everybody he knew and sending out the links, and he got like 15 leads in 2 days. And that following week, one of the 15 decided to go pro. And he was just so excited, and he's going, I got my first pro, this is amazing. And he said, Robert, what do I got to do? What do I got to say to these people? What do I got to, videos do I have to send them to get those other 14 to upgrade as pro? And I said, you don't got it yet, do you? And he said, what do you mean? I said, how long did it take you to get those 15 leads? And he goes, I don't know, 2 days. And I go, do you think you can just go do that again? And he said, well, what about the other 14 people that aren't pro? And I said, what about them? Those are 14 people that know, like, and trust you, that you tried to help, that you sent the information to. And now I don't care, guys, if you believe in karma, if you believe in God, if you believe in law of attraction, there's no way that you can focus all day, every day on helping people without it coming back to you tenfold. Because, you know, I did an interview with Scott recently, and he said, listen, you know, because somebody asked him, how do you follow up with people? And he goes, Robert, I don't follow up with anybody. You know, it's free training from a millionaire. If you don't got time to go through the videos and understand what we're doing, I don't got time to get back to you. And I understand that, because our number one goal is to get people to watch the free training, because I'm sure you guys can all agree, if you've seen some of it, that it has so much value and content to somebody's daily life that they will see the vision that we have, and they'll want more information and come back to you. And I think it's just such a unique animal, because it's the first time in my 10-year career, ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to listen to this. In my 10-year network marketing career, that while I was on vacation, I said to myself I was going to do my best to stay off the computer and stay off the phone. You know, I woke up one morning and I was getting new leads of people that were just seeing my videos, that were just seeing my links, and then I started getting looking that they were going through the free training. And then I got an email of them upgrading as pro. Here's somebody that I didn't know, I've never talked to, went through the system themselves and upgraded as pro. That has never happened to me in 10 years in network marketing. I was taught fortunes in the follow-up. You know, you got to get 4 to 6 exposures till they'll decide to go pro. And, you know, I was just so used to hunting people down and always chasing after people and always trying to convince them and close them to get into an opportunity and handling their objections. And now we're in a situation where people are coming to us and signing up on their own is just absolutely amazing. So, you know, on that end is how much value is just in there. The second end is really deciding to become a pro member or a paying member with us. And, you know, I hope everybody understands in this day and age that if you're not using the internet to build your business, you will get left behind. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. It still blows me away, people that, you know, I talk to that say that it's eyeball to eyeball, belly button to belly button. You got to get people to meetings. And to me, that's going, you know, hey, listen, Melody, what's your pager number? That is so old school, ladies and gentlemen. And I can go off on a whole training on the relevance of that, and we can all agree that it's harder and harder each and every day to get somebody out to a home meeting or get somebody out to a meeting, period. And if you do all that, I know George is there, and I'm sure he can attest to this. You put in the work, you edify, you pique their interest, you finally get to them a meeting, and then they're excited. They like the product. They want to make extra money. Yeah. And what is their number one objection? Let me go home and do my research. Oh man! So instead of going through all that, I could have just sent you a link. And you're telling me you're an educated consumer? You're a smart person and could do all your research on your own from home? So sorry to go off on a tangent on that end. So we all know that you need to be using the internet and you need to be building a following, which I explained that before. Say 1 out of 10 go pro, 1 out of 20, whatever it is. You're still building a list of people that know you. And you have to start eventually branding yourself. Now, I want you guys to think outside of the box right now and say that success in minutes wasn't an option for you. And you said, okay, I understand this. I need to build a list. I need to build a following. I need to help people. And I need to be able to brand myself. So you go to a third-party consultant or another company that offers this stuff and say, well, first off, I want a customizable blog that I can manage myself. See, that's a key point, ladies and gentlemen. You can go out and get somebody to design you a blog, but unless you know coding, unless you know JavaScript, unless you know WordPress, once it's designed for you, anytime you need an update or anytime you need to change anything, then you got to go to them and pay them an hourly fee to update it. So, okay, so I want a customizable blog that I can manage myself. With that, I want also to have unlimited capture pages that I can update and change the videos. The capture pages will lead into a funnel system, and the funnel system will be attached to a contact manager that I can not only see the people, be able to auto-respond to them, and see their progress through the system. How much do you think that would cost me? Now, I'm just going to save you guys a lot of headache and a lot of research. You're looking at, to get what we have to offer, easily about $10,000. Easily. So now you got it all set up. Everything runs perfect. Well, how do I drive traffic to it? Oh, You want to learn how to market on the internet. Okay, you got the system. Now what you got to do is buy our separate $1,500, $2,000 system that'll train you how to drive traffic and train you how to get leads. Well, it says through all this stuff of driving traffic and getting leads that I need to have content. I've never made money on network internet marketing yet, and not only have I not made money yet, but I'm afraid to make a video and I don't know what to say to attract people. Hey, sorry, we got your $12,000. Now it's up to you to provide content to drive people to your website. Are you guys catching on what I'm saying right now? So imagine being in a situation to not only have all that set up for $99 a month, which our only objection that I've gotten from Success in Minutes through other professional internet marketers is that we're giving this away. Giving it away. They're going, wait a second, so you got 90 days, 100 days now of free training? Listen, you're doing it wrong, Robert. What you need to do is break 25 of those days up and sell that for $500 to $1,000. And break them up in different segments so you can upsell people. And instead of giving it away for free, you could easily be charging people, $1,000 to $2,000 for that stuff. No, we give that away for free, right? So to have all that information, imagine being in a situation where you have it all set up and then going, wow, I'm just so inspired. I'm excited because I'm being personally mentored by a multimillionaire that's taught 45 other people how to make $1 million. Yeah, right. Listen, I got an interview with him online on YouTube. You have what? Yeah, multimillionaire gave 30 minutes, an hour of his time so I could give him an interview, and it's on my YouTube channel. When's the last time you even shook the hand of a multimillionaire? I got a YouTube video online. Gives you a little bit of credibility. Are you guys following this? And not only that, but how would you attract people? Well, I already covered that. Now you can start sending them the free training videos and the free capture pages where now they see the value in the content where they do want to opt in, and the funnel system of them going through the 90-day training where at the end of the day what's so awesome is you have to think about a multimillionaire is now helping you build your business. Because let's say right now that, let's see, Eileen, and Success in Minutes wasn't even in factor, and she came to me and said, listen, Robert, I want to work with you in network marketing. Well, what's my next step? I got to spend hours and hours with her training her, teaching her how to build a list, teaching her how to pique interest, teaching her how to invite, teaching her how to edify, all the stuff our system trains people for. And I'm just going to be honest with you guys because I've been there, maybe 1 out of 20 people will actually go to work. So with here, not only people are going through the funnel system, but they're learning properly on how to build their business without you having to babysit them. So, that in a nutshell is what we're marketing is training that can change people's lives and also train your people as you're making money using the internet and cutting out all the flaws. And what I think is so amazing right now, because we just launched this network marketing, right after Thanksgiving. And, I've seen this system work in live time in person. But to now see it duplicating and working via the internet, through people like Scott and Melody and Jeremy and Hannah, and I mean, I can go on and on and on of the people that are duplicating right now is awesome because right now, if you guys have noticed, I'm in a t-shirt. I not in an office. When I just got done eating dinner or lunch while I was holding my son. I mean, I know how to build a business traditionally, and it's a lot of work on the road, away from your family, meetings after meetings, driving the hour to do that training with somebody, or I sit with 2 hours with them and teach them how to do all the training and set up their coffee break, and then I drive 2 hours of their coffee break and they say, sorry, nobody showed up. It's like, oh my gosh. So, I hope you guys understand really the big picture of it. And at the end of the day, the end goal is to brand yourself. Give me 1 second. I've done this twice now. I start Google Hangouts and I don't plug my computer in. I'm at 10% battery here. So really the end goal is to brand you and to build your list. So I want you guys to think about this in a perfect scenario. As you're learning all this information from my father and Bill Ebert and myself and how valuable it is, you're starting to make money and you're starting to build now a list. Like let's say let's just say the numbers are bad and 1 out of 20 people decide to go pro. And now you're in a position where you've got 20 pros. So you're making, $1,000 a month, and that's not including check matching. That's not including what am I trying to say? The residual on your whole entire group. So now you're making money. Now you know the information, and you've got a massive list, and you can start doing your own videos. And instead of sharing my father's training, start to share your training. See, if you guys understand this one concept, you guys all know who Jimmy Fallon is from The Tonight Show? Yeah. Now, do you know why Jimmy Fallon got the job for The Tonight Show? Okay, he had more YouTube followers and more Twitter followers than anybody else going for the job. He had more influence and more of a list and self-branding than anybody else. There might have been people funnier than him. There might have been people that better on camera. But bottom line, he had the followers and he had the list. So now you're making money. You're building your own list. Let's say you're making full-time income, but now you've got 10, 20, 30,000 people in your list that know, like, and trust you. Guys, you can do anything you want. What are you passionate about? You could write a book. You could start a clothing line. You could, just like some artists, music artists are doing nowadays. Musicians nowadays understand that the old school way of getting a record label to sign you, so they can put up the initial money and marketing to sell your album, but then they end up taking 70%, if not more, of all the sales because they did all the work. Now what musicians do is they put up free, are you guys seeing how it comes all the way back to what we're doing? Free videos on YouTube and free MP3s on SoundCloud. And they start to build a massive list and followers. I know most of you guys probably are into rap music, but I like a guy, his name is Mac Miller. And he's already a multimillionaire, and he signed his first record deal for, I believe it was $30 million he got for a signing bonus to go sign with Warner Records. Why? Well, if you guys go right now and look up Mac Miller on YouTube, his free videos, his free music videos have anywhere from 5, 6, 30 million views. 30 million people that are following. You think when he drops an album that he's going to have any sales? They don't have to spend any money on marketing. They don't have to spend any money on anything because he's got a list. So imagine that, whatever you're passionate about, once you have a following and a list of people, you can do whatever you want. See, I'm passionate about changing people's lives and showing them how to make money using the internet. I'm going to use my list to continue to build and to continue to help people. But, think about even how many people you can help in other areas. Now you've got a list of 20, 30,000 people that know, like, and trust you. And, God forbid someone in your family gets sick. You could send out one link to 20,000 people, guys, that know, like, and trust you and say, listen, everybody, I know that you know me and I've supported you and I've helped you. Now I have time for you to help me. My aunt is sick, and I don't care if you pledge $1 or if you pledge $20. Every dollar counts. Do you think you'd raise any money? Are you guys catching where really what the big picture is? So, I know I'm going off on a tangent. I've been going off for like 30 minutes now. So, like Melody said, what I now do is just me any kind of questions that you have, anything that's maybe holding you back, maybe that you're struggling with, or anything that you're thinking. Because even on network marketing side, I'll leave you guys with one more story. I love telling stories. Is that I have a lady named Susan. Wonderful. She's been started Unlimited Profits a year and a half ago, when I started Limited Profits a year and a half ago. And she's been a pro member ever since. And I called her up after the holidays and I said, listen, I don't know if you knew, we changed it to network marketing, so there's a lot more money in the comp plan. And I just want to call you up to ask you, what can I do to help you so we can share the links for you and help you start being in profit every month. And she started laughing and she goes, you want to show me how to make money? And I said, yeah. She goes, Robert, when I came to you a year and a half ago, I was struggling in my network marketing business. So what I do is I jump on every Thursday. It's my favorite day of the week. That's where I got that saying from. And I listen to your father's training. I take notes. And then the following Saturday, our company has a Super Saturday. And I just repeat what your dad says. I'm now the #1 rep on the West Coast. And the company is now flying for me and paying me bonus money to train the rest of the company. I don't want anybody in my company knowing what success in minutes is, because then everybody's going to realize that I'm not a genius. So however you guys want to use the system, it's amazing that it's really the end-all, the be-all for this profession, because really nowadays, I was talking with somebody else, is that everybody's looking for what's the hot product, but more now than ever, network marketing, as the economy gets worse and worse and worse, and people are more looking for an opportunity, more people are not looking for the best product. They're not looking for the best comp plan. They're just looking on how to learn how to properly build a business. You can't go to school for this. And the problem with it is 90% of people were signed up by a friend, that was signed up by a coworker, that was signed up by a relative in Texas, and nobody knows what they were doing. They were taught to spend, a bunch of money on products, thousands of dollars on products. And hey, guess what? Go push it on your friends and family. Hype, hell, sell, pitch, buy my stuff. They fail. They believe network marketing can work, but they were never taught properly how to do it. So honestly, guys, in the network marketing profession, the #1 hot commodity right now is training and personal development, because once you learn this, you can go to any company or you can go to any system and become one of the top reps. I without a shadow of a doubt, do you guys think that my father or me could join Mary Kay and make any money?
Absolutely.
But then on the other side of things, you got people that always want to go, wow, if the product was better, or if the training was better, if the comp plan was better. No, you got to be better. I was laughing because I went back to, and I hope nobody takes offense to this, but I visited my family in North Dakota, and they're just, I guess they're this very old school people. And my mom and my grandpa and my aunt were going, well, now that you have a son, do you think you're ever gonna maybe try to settle down and get a good job? What if that you're going out on your own and starting your own company with your dad now? Aren't you afraid? What if it doesn't work? And I smiled and I looked at my stepfather, because he's in the oil profession, and I said, okay, so the company completely fails, but listen, so you said you could get me a job? And he goes, yeah, I'd like to do sales and marketing. He goes, I could talk to people. Well, just to let you know my background, the last company I was with them for about 4 years. I built a sales force that was doing roughly around 100 to 200,000, or 150 to 200,000 a month in sales in 7 different countries. And I go, what kind of job do you think they'd offer me? And he goes, I could get you a job today for 150,000 a year. And I looked at everybody and I go, so if it fails, I still have a higher paying job than you guys. Sorry, I didn't mean to be mean on that one, but so it really is about building you. So I keep saying I'm gonna stop ranting, so I'll turn it back over to you, Melody, and just open it up. I think I muted some people because there's background noise. So if you have any questions, make sure you unmute yourself, and you guys can ask me anything. So I'll turn it back over to you, Melody, unless you got anything to add.
Thank you, Robert. You touch on a lot of things that were very important, but one of the things that I find that I get a question with, well, there's 2 questions I get, and how is a blog going to help them build their own business? How can they benefit their network marketing business with their blog? And the other question is piquing interest, and you touched on that a little bit ago, and I know when people ask me, when do I pique interest with people, I ask them, I said, well, what do you know about them? If you can't tell me where they live, what their family is, what they do for work or fun or anything like that, then you don't know enough about them to share with them. Would you agree with that?
Yes and no. Sometimes it is a double-edged sword. Everybody's different, because I feel like sometimes people get too trapped into building relationships to a point where they'll spend hours with somebody and not take the time to actually pique their interest. If you are going out and building relationships with the right people, They should be like-minded people that are positive in the first place. So what I like to do in building rapport with people is very simply ask them questions, because ladies and gentlemen, I've built rapport with somebody and piqued their interest and got them to upgrade as pro within a matter of 20 minutes. Because, somebody reaches out to me, hi, how are you doing? Where do you live? Blah, blah, blah. I see you're an XYZ company. Yeah, it's the best company ever. What, really, is it? Are you making full-time income yet? Well, no. Well, why do you think so? Well, because of this and because of that. Great. If I could help you out with that, would you be interested? Well, it didn't take me too long. See, what I think is, is asking people questions if they'd be open to something versus just here's my link, check this out. Does that make sense to everybody?
Right.
Building relationships is good, but I also I've just mastered on how to sort people because why not ask those questions in the beginning? Let's say if you spent hours building rapport with somebody, and when it came down to it to pique their interest, they said, no, listen, I make all right money in my company. I love my upline. I think the training's amazing, and I'm not interested in building on the internet. Well, you just wasted 2 hours of your life building a relationship with somebody that thinks like they know everything. Not to say that that relationship isn't valuable and that it won't go somewhere in the future, but if the end goal is to get you guys to diamond as quickly as we can and to get you to start making money as quickly as we can, you have to sort people because, if you go back to the $1 million question, saying as little as possible to as many people as possible, yes, we are in the sorting game, but we're not in the therapist game.
Right, you don't want to be a therapist.
Because I have had that happen with a lot of people too, is that, oh my gosh, I've been putting in so many hours and I've got all these people I'm talking to, and you should look at how many messages I sent today, and I said, how many leads do you have? Well, none. And I'm going, you guys got to fix that. So, what I think is just like the building side is that it can happen very, very quickly. It really, really can. You don't have to spend hours on building rapport with people. You can find out, where they live in network marketing, if they're happy with their company, within a matter of a few minutes. I think where we say it's important to build relationships is what people were doing when we first started was, hey, George, would you like to be my friend? Yeah. Hey, I saw you're in network marketing. I'm with this company called Success in Minutes. We got a guy that's taught 45 people how to make $1 million, and it's like, oh, dude, another one of these guys. Versus, hey, what's up, man? I see you're in network marketing. What's your company? Oh, I'm with Gano, blah, blah, blah. How do you like it? Yeah, I think it's awesome, blah, blah, blah. Great. How long have you been with that company? Do you have a full-time job? I love asking that. What do you do outside of network marketing? Because right away you can find out if they're making a full-time income or not. What do you do outside of network marketing? Oh, I do, such and such. Do you like that job? Well, no. Well, wouldn't you want to replace your network marketing income with your job income with network marketing? Well, of course I would. Well, why haven't you yet? Well, I don't have time. It's just I get so busy. What if I could show you a way to build online where you could save a lot of time? Oh, that'd be interesting. Boom. I mean, how long did that really take me?
Not that long.
Not that long.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as that is piquing interest, the other thing is as far as blogging building your business is that, once again is getting value and content for people to want to work with you. I've already had people sign up in my other network marketing business. I am involved with a product company, even though I'm not really actively building it right now, that have gone through Success in Minutes and seen my videos and reached out to me because they wanted to work with me. So, here's my vision of where I want to be in 2-3 years from now, because I want to give you guys another story of a guy named Ray Higdon. I met this guy almost like 4 years ago. I really wasn't sure who he was, and he walked up to me and said, Robert Hollis Jr. And I go, yeah. And he goes, man, I've seen your videos online. Your videos are awesome, man. I just want to congratulate you. And I said, thanks. And he goes, you know what? This is my year. I'm going to listen to Eric Worre and people like your dad, and I've seen your videos, and I'm just going to start putting up videos like every other day. I just got to do it. I think that's really the way. Now, at the time, you know, if you didn't think I was the man, I would have told you. You know, 4 years ago, I was making, you know, 20,000 plus a month. I thought I was the man. I still was growing in the profession, so I just took it as a grain of salt. You know, now 4 years later, he's one of the top reps in his network marketing company. He makes, like, I think he was saying he makes close to $200,000 a month in his network marketing company.
Wow.
Guess how many meetings he does a week?
One?
Google Hangout?
Zero.
Zero. He said he does roughly about one Super Saturday training a month. Why? Because over a course of 4 years or 3 years, and I'm not sure that, yeah, I guess it would be close to 4 years, he puts up a video every other day. And he builds his lists, and he starts building his following and more people that watch him. And he says that he wakes up every morning, and he's got anywhere from 5, sometimes 15 emails of, hey, I ran across your video online, I've been following you for a long time, and I want to work with you. What company are you in? Send me the link. So he sends him the link, sends him the Fast Start training, and he's got something similar to my father, is once they've gone through this training, he says, you know, here's my, you know, if you need more motivational training and inspiration, here's my other link. And this guy, if you go look up Ray Higdon, hey, we're in Costa Rica with the family. Next week we're gonna be going to Hawaii, and we've always wanted to go to. And I'm going. So wait a second. You travel the world making videos. You don't do any meetings, and you're kicking my butt.
Wow.
Where if I would have put together my blog and put up a video every other day consistently for 4 years, I'm pretty sure even if I wasn't at the same place, I'd still probably be making a lot more money than I am now.
Woo. Wow.
Yeah.
And you guys have to understand, I really want you to think about this too, is that I had a really good friend that I was sitting with at a bar, and I was explaining to him this concept, and he goes, well, I just don't know what to do. You know, you and your dad already cover so many great topics, and, you know, I don't really, you know, think I'm original. I can't think of anything original to say. That's why I haven't done videos yet. And I said, dude, you don't understand how untapped this market is. And we're sitting at a bar. There's like 20 people in the bar, right? And I put down a $100 bill, and I said, I'll bet you $100 right now. I'll walk up to all 20 people in this bar and say, profits are better than wages. Have you ever heard that statement?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
From who? Jim Rohn.
Jim Rohn, yes.
Now, why have you guys heard it? Because you're in network marketing. Somebody told you need to work on yourself. You're already in the top 3% of people. If you have any idea how many people out there have absolutely no idea who Jim Rohn is. And all you have to do is turn on the camera. Hi, everybody. You know, this is Paul. This is Randy. I heard this statement from one of my great mentors. His name is Jim Rohn, that profits are better than wages. And what that means to me is that so many people out there are trading hours for dollars working for somebody else. And just do your spin on it, or even say it verbatim from what Jim Rohn said, because you quoted him in the first place. And some random person in the middle of nowhere is going to watch your video and go, wow, I never thought of that. George, he's such an inspiration. I never thought that I could build my confidence. Oh my, who is this guy? What's this link? Oh, and look you up and get an email. Hey, I just saw your video. Scott Kloster, I saw that he got on. Yeah, and if you guys don't think this will happen quick, Scott Kloster, how many people have been watching his videos?
Yeah.
GoPro in Vegas. GoPro in Vegas, guys. There was 6,000 network marketers there. And me and him were walking through the lobby, and somebody caught my eye, and they looked at me and kind of waved me and go, hi, how you doing? I go, Robert. And he goes, yeah, I know who you are. I've seen your videos. And he looks at Scott and goes, you're Scott Kloster, aren't you? And he's like, what? Yeah, I've seen your videos, man. You're doing awesome videos. Keep it up. Hey, you guys have a great event. And I turn around and look at Scott, and he's just like, I was walking through, you know, at the Mirage, and somebody walked up to me and knew who I was. And he just started, guys. Because I just said Ray Higdon,
Awesome
how many people know who Ray Higdon is? Nobody?
Yeah, I do.
I do.
Oh,
I do.
okay, so a couple people.
I do.
Yeah, so a
I
couple
did because
people.
of you.
Yeah, but think about that. So here's a guy that puts up a video every other day, has a following so huge that he's making $200,000 a month in his network marketing company, but yet I
Wow.
could go right now and find 100 people that don't even know who the heck he is.
It's
The
true.
market is so untapped, guys. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I pray that each and every one of you have that moment. I've been getting them more and more frequently where you check your Facebook or you check your email and you have a message saying, hey George, my name's Bob. I know you don't know me, but I saw your videos online. I started going through your YouTube channel, and I just love your energy. I love your style. You really inspired me, and I was wondering if there's any way that you could personally mentor me and I want to work with you in your company. Because why is it happening to me and it's not happening to you guys?
Because you're out there more.
Yeah, I'll go right now.
Exposure.
Right, you're doing it.
So I'll go to YouTube, and see, this is all stuff my dad told me to do a long time ago, and I just didn't. My channel.
I'm guilty. But I will tell you guys, once I did finally listen to Robert and to Robert Hollis Jr., and they were on me for a long time, and I know you can attest to this, Robert, that it was really hard for me to do those videos. And once I started doing them, I started having people reach out to me.
Mm-hmm.
So it does work. And Robert, you know how long you kept telling me.
Yeah. Yeah, if you guys go to my YouTube channel, I don't know how many videos I have, but as of right now, I've got 673 subscribers, and I've got 351,000 views.
Wow.
Okay.
That's incredible.
And yeah, so when people say, "Oh, you're lucky, you just have people calling you up that want to sign up with you," I say, "I've been working hard on myself and putting up videos for 3 years. What are you doing?"
Yeah. Luck has nothing to do with it.
Amen.
Like it's just hard work.
Yep. Right. But really, is it hard work? I want you to go watch some of Eric
consistent
videos or some of Ray Higdon's videos, or I think I need to start doing them more because I come up with great ideas and I try to deliver well, and I just need to start doing videos of hey, walking through the mall. I just whatever. It could just be whatever. You know what I mean? I've seen videos of people that are just going, hey guys, I just wanted to send a quick message to everybody. We're walking through the mall right now to do shopping. We actually got to go to the mall today. I should do that. Walking through the mall today to go shopping and pan over and there's absolutely nobody in the mall.
Yeah.
One of the best things about network marketing is I get to go shopping at 2 o'clock on a Tuesday. Yeah. Have fun this weekend,
Yeah. You don't have to wait for that.
How many people would that relate to? Because I think the last time we went to Costco, we just, now that we're entrepreneurs, it doesn't matter if it's a Monday or Sunday to us, and we walked in there on a Saturday, and I think we walked in like right up to the registers, and me and my fiance both looked at each other and nodded, and we turned around and walked right out. So
yeah, too many people.
It's Saturday. We don't come to Costco unless it's a Monday.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Robert, I want to thank you so much for all the time that you've given us here. I want you guys to understand the power behind the blog. If you want people and video and branding yourself and making those videos to bring people to you and to get people to follow you, it's very, very powerful. Thank you so much, Robert, for sharing this time with us. I love you guys. If anybody has any questions afterwards, hit me up. You all know how to contact me, and we're looking forward to helping you succeed. We're all here to help you succeed. Love you all. We'll talk to you later.
Thanks for
Thank you.
having me.
Have a great day, guys.
Can you guys see on the side?